I'd like to talk about my explosive diarrhea, please. Thank you.
So tonight's going to be a poopery, you're saying?
Yes.
Well played. Well played.
Hey there, welcome to Motorcycles and Mysteries.
Who?
Coming to you from the Recycle Garage.
Who? What? Where?
In sunny Santa Cruz,
Okay.
California.
Bye-bye.
Liza's excited. The season has begun.
Tell you what.
The official kickoff.
Well, it is the kickoff, but for once, absolutely true. It was a glorious sunny day all day.
Yes, after a blustery week.
Yeah.
Blustery and cool on Monterey Bay.
Well, Jim, I mean, you saw me yesterday morning. What was I like?
Yeah, you were beyond like Christmas morning. You were having anxiety. You were so excited.
I was so excited.
She was like
so
a
excited.
child with a new toy.
Oh gosh.
We'll get into it. Hey, everyone, this is Liza. Joining me in the studio tonight, running the board is Stumpy John.
Hello, everybody. This is your friendly Stump.
We should stop calling him that.
I think it works.
I like Fire Eater. I'm going to start calling him Fire Eater
Fire
John. Yes, because you eat fire.
Okay.
You brush your teeth with gunpowder.
Sometimes I shite fighter, too.
Well, and which brings me to...
That was more like Jello.
No, I mean, I think hot shot is a far more appropriate...
Hot shot.
Yeah.
We'll run with that.
Hot shot.
Johnny Hot Shot.
Kicking me when I'm down.
Yeah,
It's because Liza rode me hard and put me away wet in Vegas.
Oh, God.
And it came out in flames.
You're not the only one. And on the Classy Girl couch, it's Miss Emma.
Aloha, darlings. I'm thrilled to be back after a 1 week hiatus.
Yeah. It was
Oh, yeah.
very sad.
Yeah. Oh, it's sad for me.
Also on the Classy Girl couch, bringing the gun show to the studio, it's Douglas.
That's right. Get your tickets.
Smith
Player.
and Wesson.
Player.
Well, you got to go to the gun show because you can't go to the IMS show, can you?
Nope. Never more again.
No.
No more, that's right. Yeah.
And over by the open window, ready to leap out.
At any moment.
It's a naked Jim.
Hey, what's happening? Dirt bikes are cool.
Derp.
Dirt bikes are cool.
Derp.
And of course, surrounded by many small-wheeled vehicles, it's Bagel.
Oh, he's locked up again.
Oh,
Oh, he's in the Arctic. He's frozen again.
He is, and he's got this...
Hello.
Oh, hello. There you are.
He looks rather animatronic, like a Disney ride.
Yeah.
yeah.
All of the presidents.
When Mr. Potato Head starts to
Look at
That is perfect.
Oh, my God.
Such is the internet connectivity in rural America.
Oh,
Yeah, you may want to just shut the video down. Because we're
God.
going to keep laughing at the screenshots.
Disney
No.
animatronic. Sorry.
How's that? Is that better?
Yeah, it's
Animatronics by Henkel.
It's good. Yeah, exactly.
Hankeltronics.
No, Jim, you saw me at breakfast yesterday. I was just like in
Hog heaven.
You were stoked. You were so
I was
fired
like,
up. You were shaking.
We're in it. We are in the season now.
Yeah.
We had the one show 2 weekends ago. We are on our way to go to the Quail. I've got Americade in a couple of weeks, and then Vintage Days, then I'm going to South Dakota.
But
then
hang on, Liza.
yeah.
It's not... And I want to make... the point with these, we're not just visiting these shows, we're in them. We're part of them.
Well, shows and tours and like
everything. You know, we're making.
Sometimes we are the show. We are the show.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. There were times yesterday.
I was so excited. Did you saw me move faster than you've ever seen me move?
Yeah. I thought you were excited once they gave you free sausage when you're over 50 at the diner. I thought that was one excitement.
Yeah, that was a revelation.
You were beyond
yesterday.
that.
I'm like, huh? Sausage?
You know, this is a hot tip. If you are, and this is nationwide, I want you to know, if you are 50 years and older, you can ask for extra sausage or bacon at any fine dining establishment.
Can't you ask for
That's
that
the law.
regardless of who you are?
They're trying to get rid of us.
You just say, I'm over 50. I'll take extra sausage. And they give it to me every time at McDonald's.
Yeah. You were excited. And then I did see you move faster than I've ever seen you move in my entire life. I told John, too, we were sitting on a bench. And I said, look, that's the fastest I've ever seen you move.
Well, we're at the Quail, and I saw Gordon McCall, who we interviewed last week.
Yes.
And I had tried to say hello to him, but he was just constantly had people around him. And he was walking alone. I'm like, oh, my chicken. And I just like,
Oh, my chicken.
I just took off. And he was delightful. He said he had a wonderful time on our show.
Good.
So, yeah.
Good.
That was fun.
What a nice guy he was.
Well,
He was great.
generally people do. I mean, I'm going back to the first time I met the Misfits en masse, and it's like, oh, we want to interview you, and you think, oh Christ, I'd rather have my head nailed to a coffee table. And then when it actually happens, it's quite a pleasant experience. So, you know.
So let's talk about the Quail. Let's give a review. I mean, I think also the thing that's going on here is there's been 2 years of uncertainty and
Yes.
a little bit of doom and dread and
Right.
Well, and not really any shows.
and no shows.
Right.
And so they're coming back and they're coming up. And it's like, to me, each one of these feels like a family reunion, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Where you get to see all these people and just have fun. In fact, when we got to the Quail, I think I was there an hour before I looked at a bike.
Right. You're just saying hi.
I was just like
hi.
walking around saying hello and seeing people and just...
Well, I think before we get hot and heavy about the show, we need to give Law Tigers and Matt Beals just thanks, guys, because this year it was a big year for me because Moto Town had a booth there.
That was a nice setup.
oh,
Good stuff. Nice pop-up, by the way.
right. Thank you. I love my pop-up. And we shared it with Law Tigers. You know, Matt is such easy company.
Yeah, he's great.
He's got a great setup with Law Tigers, and you know, it really oiled the wheels for me to get on the lawn at the Quail as a vendor. So,
Yeah, you had some bikes on display there.
thanks, Law Tigers. Rawr.
But we also just had a tent and some chairs.
Yep.
And it was kind of like the
Home
hub.
base. Yeah.
Yeah.
The hub, people coming by.
Well, I was surprised when we first got there because we had breakfast and then rode down. And we got there before 10, right? A little before 10. And it was already full of people. Like, not crowded, but
Yep.
more people I had ever seen, I think, at that time of day.
Well, the weather was glorious. I mean,
Yeah,
it really
we've
was.
been there in the past. It's been cold. It's been rainy. You bailed halfway through the afternoon. The weather could not have been better.
It was nice.
It's like 80 degrees, just gorgeous sunshine.
And people were stoked to be back.
Oh, yeah.
So, since, John, this is the first time you ever went,
Yep.
can you first describe, I mean, as you walk to this event, describe what it's like, how it's set up? Because this is unlike any other event you've been to, right?
Yeah.
So describe it.
Well, it's very posh. You know, especially when I compare it to the
Oh, posh is the word,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Well, it is on
It's-
part of the golf course.
It's fancy.
Yeah, it really
It
is.
fancy.
So, I mean, the Quail Lodge is this beautiful lodge in Carmel Valley, big golf course. It's actually set up on the right on the driving range. So, right below the big lodge where the restaurant is, and so in that. So, you know, you walk in, everything. It's posh. Everything, you know, beautiful white tents. Motorcycles are placed perfectly. Most of the bikes, if not all of them, were immaculate. A nice stage in the corner.
And it's basically, it's a big ring where
Yeah,
you have the
right.
tents and vendors around the outside and then bikes in the middle.
Yep.
And they do a very good job of putting out benches and tables and
Yeah,
chairs.
lots of seating.
So it is very social.
Didn't feel like super crowded like other shows, but there were still a lot of people there. It
Yeah.
just was really well set up and well thought out.
Yeah.
A lot of people there. The other thing I really like about it, unlike other shows and like the one show, which I love, but if you're admiring a bike, good luck finding the builder at the one show, right?
Right.
At this place, a lot of people just set up camping
I
chairs
know,
near
like,
their bike.
like at a car show.
Yeah. And are just hanging out, wanting to talk and tell you the story.
Right.
So it really does lend to this very personal, really intimate experience of talking to people and chit-chatting about this, that, and the other. Yeah. And we had, Energica was there. You had,
Arch.
Well, they featured the
Arch.
Arch was there. They featured the Harley with the XR 750 flat track. You know, that whole. So they had a whole bunch of those bikes.
And it was the Brap. They had a Brap section with all the two strokes.
yeah, yeah,
mini bikes,
yeah.
plenty of vintage.
And cool, real custom cool stuff. Like the one that won
Everything.
whatever award was from Revival Cycles. What do they call it? The Fuse?
Yes.
Did you see that from Revival? They won the award. or
The
whatever.
other thing it's fun is how some of the people dress up.
Oh yeah.
Oh, gosh, yeah. It's almost Kentucky Derby.
Right.
It is
Exactly.
almost Kentucky Derby.
Yeah.
So everyone just kind of having this
Rich
great
people
time.
style.
And let's talk about some of the highlights. Emma, what were some of the highlights for you?
Well, I mean, let's get down to brass tacks. The Quail was born out of Legend of the Motorcycle, which happened in 2007 up there in Half Moon Bay.
Yeah,
At
2
the
years.
no, I think
It was 2 years.
It was 2 years. I went to the inaugural one. To me, it's number one in the world, and that's not putting down the one show, because the one show is an amazing show.
Just different.
But for the sheer spectacle, the Quail is like nothing else on the planet. And you want to see the best bikes in the world? Check. You want to see the richest folks in the world who like motorbikes? Check.
You want to see pro racers walk by you? I mean, like
Check.
Wayne Rainey's there.
Kenny Roberts was there again.
I thought I saw him.
No, he
was?
was there.
Oh, I didn't see him. You had
Roland
Sands and his dad.
Yes.
Of course, Craig Vetter, Mike Corbin, and just everyone just hanging out and chatting like it's a party.
Well, Corbin did a little more than chat from what I hear.
Yes, well,
Yeah.
we'll...
That's a story for another day.
That's a
That's
story
not
for another day. But it's... Mert was there again.
No,
No, he wasn't.
Yeah, I didn't
no,
see him there.
No Mert.
Okay.
No Mert. But it's just this very social place. So for me, one of the things I love is all the listeners that come up and say hi.
Yes, hello.
Who
all.
are there for
Yeah,
the
that was
first
fun.
time because I
Right.
heard about it.
Yeah, we saw a bunch of people.
And how
it was
much
great.
they love it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Sam and Alfredo. They were
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
So that's something I love. What about Betty from New Jersey?
Of course.
Oh, I miss Betty.
Oh, Betty
Yeah,
is
Betty was fun.
so full of life.
Darn it.
Tad that's going to Pakistan. He was there.
I didn't meet him.
Yeah, it was great. That was you were waiting for me in the restrooms. That's who I was talking to.
Oh, and the scooterists.
Who's a scooterist?
Bagel.
No, the couple.
Oh, the Woodcocks.
Yes, thank you. I don't know why I always blank
Yeah,
on
the
that.
Woodcocks were there.
They're super cool.
So that's just really fun and just hanging out with people. Bikes, notable bikes. For me,
Yes.
my favorite, and it's gonna start with I guess my first question. You know, looking at a lot of the bikes, a lot of these old bikes, modified, custom, all of them. I came up with questions.
Yes.
So this is kind of like a tell me why. Like we get to tell me why. So my favorite bike there was the Zundap. Like it was like a
It was
1936
beautiful.
maybe
The sidecar.
Flat
with a
four.
sidecar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Flat four.
Very
So,
beautiful.
and I've not seen this because it had cylinders like a BMW, but they were a little elongated and had two spark plug caps going in.
So I was thinking about that bike, and I was thinking why it existed in the first place,
So
and why it didn't make production. And
tell me why.
The
Emma?
answer is quite easy. You've got to think about your history. Now, in the mid-1930s, Hitler and the Nationalist Party had taken control of Germany, and they were very eager to show that Germany was number one in the world. So, from an engineering standpoint, they did these amazing engineering masterpieces like these giant locomotives, like the Hindenburg aircraft, not absolutely showing, look, we are number one in the world. However, when the war actually came along, you realized that having a sophisticated vehicle is not necessarily what you need. So Zundap probably figured out that the flat four was too complex for the military, dropped production, and just continued with a flat twin, which of course made its name for itself in all the theatres of war.
So now my question to you, because I dragged Emma, I'm like, come explain what's happening here.
Now, that's my theory. I don't know if that's
Is
proven,
this
but it makes sense to
two
me.
pistons in one cylinder?
No.
Why does it have two spark plug caps?
It's a 4-cylinder, right?
Yeah, it's a 4-cylinder. It said so on the back.
So two cylinders in one head.
Yes.
So
Just like every other twin in the world.
So would that make it a quad-twin?
No.
Why not?
It'll
It's
make
a
it a
four-cylinder.
flat 4.
Like a Subaru.
How many...
Well, what's a twingle?
Now a twingle is something quite different. A twingle is a single cylinder 2-stroke. That the best way to describe a twingle is the rod, the conrod is shaped like a Y. And so you have a single rod that branches off into a Y, and you have two pistons going up and down together. It's a 2-stroke.
Doesn't that make it a twin?
No, it makes it a twingle.
But you have two pistons, two cylinders
Sort of.
in one head?
You have
One combustion chamber.
Yeah, one combustion chamber.
So then why wouldn't this be a quad-twin?
Because it wasn't like that.
Because
The pistons are
Because
doing
the-
different
the-
things. And a twingle, the pistons are doing the same things. They're sharing a common rod. Whereas on that bike, it's a boxer.
Yeah.
Like a BMW. But it doesn't necessarily mean the front and the rear pistons are at top dead center together. They're not sharing a common rod.
right, it's like a Volkswagen,
Yes.
where it's got 4 cylinders. Each pair of cylinders shares the same head, but they're separate combustion chambers.
Okay.
The Twingle has 2 cylinders, 2 pistons, but one single combustion chamber. They both fire at the same time.
It's like
Oh,
being
okay.
it's like
I'm following
it's
you.
like they're being married, you know,
I got
two
it.
two hearts beating as one and all that nonsense.
So two cylinders, one head.
Yes.
Okay, I got it.
No,
No,
you keep
no.
on bringing up cylinder heads.
Well,
just
because the okay.
No, there's a
You can
difference
have-
between a cylinder head and a combustion chamber.
Okay.
A cylinder head, any twin cylinder bike in the world, or any 4-stroke twin cylinder bike in the world, has got a one cylinder head.
Right.
Yeah.
Your Africa Twin, how many cylinder
Well-
heads does your Africa Twin have?
2,
No.
1. I don't
Yes.
3.
know. I haven't
It's
really
got
looked
one.
closely at my bike.
No, it's only
It's a
got
one head with
It's
2
covered
barrels.
up.
It's one head
With 2 barrels. Yeah.
with 2 combustion chambers.
Okay. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's
Right.
single
Right.
casting. Whereas, so don't mix up cylinder heads and combustion
Okay.
chambers.
Okay.
Yes.
So,
So anyway, no, that Zundap was, and it was.
beautiful.
I tell you what, though, one of my favourites of the show. Oh God, there was just this glorious little Montesa
Oh,
child's
the little
bike.
teeny tiny Montesa.
25. Now, it's not 25cc, it's 50cc. They just called it the 25. But when a Spaniard builds a mini bike, it doesn't necessarily look like a mini bike. It looks like an exact replica of a big bike that's just been shrunk down to quarter size.
Yeah.
It was the most glorious little thing. And I think it got an award for the best Spanish.
Oh.
As it should. It was just, it's a lovely little thing.
All right. I don't want to let this go. I want to go back. Does a quad-twin exist?
No!
God damn it, why not?
Because it's the most ridiculous thing I ever heard. Why on earth would you have 4 pistons
Okay.
on
What about
one rod?
what about a thringle?
No!
No. Quattrin would have two rods. It would be a double Twingle, basically.
Oh, God. I can think
Yes,
of nothing
thank you.
worse. No!
Why?
Well, it would be balanced, though, if you have it set up as a boxer, right?
It would be about as balanced as the designer.
Okay. What about a quingle?
No! I kind of like the idea of a thringle, though. Just from, I'm riding my Putsch thringle today.
So would a Quingle be like an aerial square 4 with one conrod?
It could be. That'd be like a quingle. It's not as good as saying thringle, though. You know? Yeah, I just bought myself a used thringle, and it cost me
I think it would be a tringle. Tringle.
a tring. No, I
Tringle.
like. No, I prefer thringle.
Can you diddle a thringle?
You probably
I could
could.
diddle anything.
There was. Oh wait, Jim. What about you? What was a highlight? You showed me some monstrosity you loved, and I actually was kind of repulsed by it. I
Oh,
have to
what
admit.
was that? It was the name will come to me. I'll tell you what I liked though, and it was a surprise. A Harley Davidson. Do you remember at the end of the row?
yeah,
it was like maybe a '67. Emma, do you remember that purple Harley? Like it was down at the end of the row. It was like
Wait a minute, Mr. Colorblind.
what color was it? Blue.
You're thinking of that gorgeous blue Sportster.
Yes, the blue Sportster.
Oh, the light blue one.
Yeah,
it was
light
kind
blue.
of
The
it was
original one?
ocean blue and white.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
the white seat.
That
It
was a beautiful Sportster.
God
Yeah.
almighty. And I tell you what, now don't get me started with Sportsters, because that bike was the equal of anything coming out of Britain at the time. It had proper sized wheels. It had a 19-inch wheel on the front and an 18-inch on the back. It had a proper riding position. It was crushingly handsome.
Looked like something Elvis.
Oh,
would
we
have
called
owned.
it the panty dropper. There, Doug's got it right
Is this
there.
the actual bike?
Yeah.
It looked, yeah. So it's 67. Is that what it was?
Now-
but
67.
Over the years, Harley Davidson have obviously made the decision that the Sportster is no longer a standard.
Yeah.
And is now a
cruiser.
chopper.
Yeah.
And
Well-
they changed the frame and changed the stance and just ruined it.
what I liked about that, maybe the thing subconsciously, is it looks like almost like a British kind of a bike.
Oh, God.
yeah.
I mean, just look at it.
That was purposeful.
Yeah,
just
I mean, it's
glorious.
gorgeous. Yeah.
Absolutely
I like
glorious.
it.
Yeah. Well, of course, there's a lot to like. You know?
So I was pleasantly surprised. Harley Davidson. That was probably my favorite bike at the thing, besides Emma's Triumph, of course.
Oh, the perp.
No, but the
purple.
other
Triumph.
monstrosity that you took me over to see.
Oh, was that the Aramaki?
Oh no, the Aramaki was
That was
beautiful.
my. Yeah, let's.
That
We'll
was
come back
pretty-
and-
Oh, was it the monkey bike?
the monkey bike.
Oh, so they had a monkey
Monstrosity.
bike.
Remember, Emma, I showed you that.
It was a Dakar bike or something
It was like
that.
an Africa half.
Oh,
Yeah,
half.
Well, no, that goes
Yeah, Dakar.
back. That goes back to the mid 80s. And Japan went through this kind of phase of doing what they call gag bikes. And the gag bikes, we got the
A gag
YSR.
bike?
Yeah, we
yeah.
got the YSR. We got the YSR 50,
Right.
which was kind of, in real terms, the best of the bunch. But it wasn't just Yamaha who did them. Honda did them. Kawasaki did them. So everyone did these gag bikes.
There's no way that was a factory bike.
It was a factory.
There's no way that was a factory bike.
It was.
There's no way. It didn't fit
Was it a
over the
kit?
seat
Well, no,
properly.
Was it a
Hang
kit?
on,
Oh, the
Liza.
seat was cake.
know.
Nice cover.
Hang on.
Yeah.
What it was a kit that you put on the factory bike.
Okay.
But it was a Honda kit.
I want to describe this in
We should take
human
a
terms.
picture of.
Have you ever seen any of these YouTube videos of these crazy guys who inject silicone into their muscles so they can look like they're bodybuilders, but instead they have these giant biceps and then skinny little legs?
It's
Does
called
it com-
skipping leg day.
No, but they're like they get these giant 42-inch biceps and then they got little 18-inch thighs. This bike kind of looked like that. It was way out of proportion. It looked like
did.
they just injected
The
body
gas tank,
parts.
yeah.
And there were things that were just too
Like a
bloated
caricature.
and it was a caricature.
It was really
Yeah,
well done,
it
though.
was.
I
But
thought it was great.
it was well done because it was a factory kit.
Yeah.
Honda actually sold that kit
Oh, God.
to put onto the Z50 Child's bike.
Yeah.
So you'd buy the Z50 Child's bike as the base, and then you'd buy the kit, and the dealer would install it for you. And so now you've got an Africa Twin that's about the size of a shoebox, and you could ride it.
Yeah,
but you
that's
know,
what it was.
it was an absolute craze in Japan in the mid to late 80s.
Well, we need to explore that more. But John, you want to talk about the Aramaki? Because John Dalton loved that bike. Everyone
it was a looker.
fixating on that.
I've never seen anything like that before.
Very steampunk.
Yeah, it looked very. It was.
Do you remember the model, Emma? Do you remember
Model
the
and
model?
year, all that.
The
No,
it was the
Aramaki,
50s.
It looked like a from the rocket age.
Oh, the full bodywork one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was 62.
Oh, 62.
That's a 62. And once again, it was a victim of fashion. It is not the most radical bodywork bike ever made. The most radical was the Victoria. It was a little German bike. But right around the early 60s, there was a ton of full bodywork bikes made. And they just became more and more and more bizarre. Did you find a picture of the Victoria?
Not yet.
Okay.
It's a Victoria.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that
Just put 1962 Victoria.
loved that. That was really neat. The other bike I really liked was and Emma helped me out with this. So there's that V4 Yamaha 2-stroke engine.
Yeah, the RZ 500.
Yeah, and they put that into an R1 frame,
R6.
R6 frame.
R6
yeah,
frame.
that thing was.
That bike
Clean.
has been doing... It's a local bike.
Yeah.
I think the cat lives in the Bay Area somewhere, but you can see that bike up at Alice's quite regularly.
Oh, okay.
And I mean,
Yeah, there it is.
did you find it?
Yeah,
That's one of the purest incarnations of just full batshit crazy bodywork.
Yeah, but I like it.
Yeah, no, it's great. But if you think about it, now look, mid-80s horsepower war, certainly among the two-strokes, and it culminates with the RG 500 Suzuki 100 horsepower, RZ 500 Yamaha 100 horsepower. You know, and you could argue, you could backwards and forwards, which is the better bike. My opinion is, out of the box, the Suzuki is the slightly better bike. A little more fragile, but, you know, stouter power band. And a slightly better chassis. The Yamaha suffered a lot from what was faddy at the time, which meant it had a 16-inch front wheel, kind of weird pro-linky back suspension. So you've got all this power and this kind of hokey chassis.
Right.
So what better than to take a brilliant handling chassis like an R6
Right.
and just put this lovely V4 two-stroke engine in it? Makes sense, right?
So that was my favorite. So there was one hanging on display.
The engine, yeah.
The engine by itself.
And when you see them,
It was incredible.
And then there was the bike it goes in. What's that, an RSV4?
No, it was an R6.
No, there was an R6 further down, but in front of the engine on display, in front of it, was the bike it came out of.
the RZ.
Oh, that's an RZ?
Yeah.
RZ 500.
Yeah, RZ 500.
RZ5, that's it. Okay, that engine. So, Emma, tell me why
Yeah.
there aren't more V-twin, 4-cylinder, 2-stroke engines in the world. It's what everybody needs.
Well, of course it is. But it was the last gasp.
Right.
You know, by the 70s, I tell you what ruined things for internal combustion heads was the 7 Days War in 1973. Because up until 1973, gasoline was a completely disposable commodity. Nobody gave a thought about economy, not even the slightest thought. You know, global warming was 1,000 years away. Nobody thought about that. Gas was cheap. Even back home in England, it was never as cheap as America. But you could walk into a showroom, you could buy yourself a 440 cubic inch Dodge Magnum powered, Charger that did less than 10 to the gallon, probably less than 5 if you got your foot into it, because it had 3 carburetors on it. And, that was the way. And the same with bikes. And 2-strokes were always king, because you can always get a 2-stroke to make more power than a 4. Always. Because you've got a firing stroke, a power stroke, every revolution, not every second. So, of course it's going to make more power, but they chew up fuel. And they knew that. So 1973 comes along, it's the 7 Days War. Suddenly, gasoline, short, prices up. And everybody's like, oh, hang on, this might not be sustainable. So from that point forward, if you want to talk about ground zero, from when people actually really had to start thinking about economy, that was really... And that was the death knell for 2-strokes. Now, they hung on as a mainstream solution really till towards the end of the 70s, 77, 78. But what threw a lifeline was water cooling. Because when you water cooled a 2-stroke, the tolerances can get smaller. You can actually start putting power valves in them, make them as efficient as you can, get the power up, but get the emissions down. And the one thing you'll notice, if you ever see an RZ 500 fire up or an RD 500 or an RG 500, when they're hot, they don't smoke that much. But it was kind of a last gasp. And it was like the Japanese manufacturers were, well, they're going to be illegal, so let's show you what we can do. And that's what those bikes were.
That was a fuck you. That's what it was.
It was a giant fuck you and sayonara.
I mean, are we in the same situation now with the transition to electric, you think?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Which means if we think about it in those terms, the manufacturers are going to give us some amazing fuck yous before they bow out. But that's basically why, Liza. when the RG 500 and the RZ 500 were on the drawing board, 3 years before they even made production, they knew it was a dead duck.
Hey, I have a sidebar question that made me think of something. Just curious for all of us here on the show. What in your adult lifetime, what's the cheapest gas you can ever remember buying?
Oh, God.
Adult lifetime.
In your adult lifetime. I remember moving down to Georgia in the 90s and paying 86 cents a gallon at one point.
Yeah, I remember in the late 80s it was about maybe 85 or so was the lowest I could remember.
I think I can remember paying 50 pence a gallon. Yeah. And I mean, I'm sure a lot of our English listeners, so that would have been 77, 78, but that sounds about right, 50p a gallon. But the best part about living in England, if you pulled on, you always filled up at Shell. And the reason you filled up at Shell, they had this great machine that it was for two strokes, and it was full of two-stroke oil, and it had a dial on the top. And you'd set it to like 20 to 1.
Oh,
and
that's cool.
You put a gallon of fuel in and push the plunger down, and it gave you exactly the right amount of fuel mix for 20 to 1 for a gallon.
That's really
But
interesting.
what we used to do, back then I was riding a GT 550, so it had an oil reservoir under the seat, so you'd set the dial to maximum, and you'd make sure that the attendant was looking away, and you'd fill up your oil tank. And then you'd go and pay, and you'd say, 50p for a gallon, and I had a shot of two-stroke, and they charge you like 5 pence for a shot of two-stroke. And we all did that, you know?
You're a scofflaw. Doug, how about you? What's in your adult lifetime?
I don't know.
Because you're the youngest person here.
I grew up in Hawaii, so the gas prices were more out there. I honestly can't remember.
Because I remember, I was used to paying in California,
six chickens a gallon.
$1.50. Yeah.
A little bit of pig, a little swine.
Yeah, a little taro root.
There you go.
No, I started driving in 95, I think. 96. I can't remember, honestly. I don't know.
Well, there's another bike I wanted to talk about. One that Emma had you a little excited.
Which one was that?
The Munch.
Oh, yeah.
The Munch, yes.
They're
The
getting...
Munch. I've got a Munch model in here somewhere.
Munch model couch.
So let's talk about
Somewhere.
Friedel Munch. So Bagel's going to get all excited
Munch.
about that.
It said Munch 4.
Yeah, no, it's an NSU engine. It's 1200cc NSU overhead cam engine, originally fitted in a car and put in a motorbike. And is Friedel Munch still alive, Bagel?
I
think he is.
Know.
He's probably
He might
very
be.
old and eccentric right now.
Well, he was always eccentric, but
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 you know,
yes, he
these
would
were
be very
rare
skilled
mid-70s bike. I think the first one was right around like 1970. And as far as I'm aware, you can still buy a new one now. You know, it's just made to order. But you just don't see them in the wild that often. And when you see one, it's so big and so imposing. You're like, oh.
It doesn't look like any other motorcycle engine you've seen.
Especially when they're lime green.
It looks more like a fancy espresso machine or something.
Yeah.
It's definitely got that look.
Well, the one that the show was green.
Yeah.
It has
Oh,
the
and
two
the
round headlights on it.
Yeah, the brightest green as well. I mean, you
Yeah.
could see it from across the field.
Very comfortable looking ride, though.
Right.
Especially in a straight line.
It was a high-speed Autobahn Stormer. That's what it was designed for. It was designed for covering large distances in comfort.
Oh, it should have been red with the German cross on the side, like what was the guy?
Red Baron.
The Red Baron, exactly.
Yeah.
And it would come with the
There's a newer
Snoopy.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, you see, there you go. There's a brand new one. And core, what a good-looking thing it is now.
Yeah, that's the model I have in here somewhere.
Oh.
I have
Yeah.
to find it.
Oh, they still make them?
Yeah.
Yeah, to order though. And I mean,
Interesting. That's cool.
you'd better be a posho if you order one, because it's
Yes,
you can buy
yes.
a brand new Egley Vincent, but it'll cost you £250,000.
So some of the other highlights for me, and I don't think you saw this, Jim. This blew my mind.
The Smash Burger?
No.
Oh, okay.
This blew my mind.
Ooh, I
and
wouldn't mind a smash
sometimes
burger right
you
now.
I'll
find
smash your burger.
solution,
What?
like you find things on old bikes that were solutions to a problem
Yes.
that have long been forgotten. And I found this to be amazing. This was on a little vintage race bike. And it's back in the day when people would ride their race bike to the track, race and then ride it home. So what it is the headlight
Goes
flips
backward.
over.
Oh, that's what that is.
So that's what it is. So you can have the
How
headlight
brilliant.
forward, and then you just flip it over. So now the glass is towards the back, and the cone is facing forward to make it aerodynamic. I was like, wait, what?
That is
That is
smart.
brilliant.
So you
Yeah,
just,
but
you
most
just
things you-
flip it, like
Yeah.
spin it.
You
Like
just
you
flip
can't
it
believe
over.
you haven't seen that before, right? Like
Yeah, so the wiring's going in through the side instead of the back. So you just flip it over.
Cool.
That, I was just like mind blown, right? Have you seen that before, Bagel?
No,
Just
I
brilliant.
don't think I have.
Then the other thing, there was this very, very old Harley Davidson. Like,
That was great.
looks like barn find, like it had been buried in the dirt or something. It is just all one color of rust.
Oh yeah.
And it was on display, like completely unrestored. And then there was a jar of dirt on a table behind it.
I missed that.
And I'm like,
Is that the one
what?
you dip your
tell.
finger and tasted?
And it's like, what's up with the jar of dirt? And then when you get closer, you see the flecks of bone in there, and you realize
Oh my.
that's the owner.
Oh my. Oh my. On display.
Yes, there's a mason jar
Those are my wishes.
of
Please
somebody's
put me on
ashes
display.
on display
They should just spread it on the golf course.
with the bike.
Yeah, I'm certainly glad that's not the situation in the studio here.
yeah.
Oh well,
They don't even make it out of the package. in here.
that's
I mean,
look.
was-
You can
was
see
that
look.
found in a barn too, or what?
Yeah,
You
right.
can see
That was in the
chunks
barn,
of
too.
bone in there.
Is that a
God.
tooth? That's
Groovy.
a tooth.
It's the whole tooth and nothing but the tooth.
So I thought that was cool. Were there any more highlights for you guys?
I find myself as I'm going through my own motorcycling journey, I'm finding myself more and more attracted to the very early bikes. I would really
Like the Hendersons?
yeah, even earlier than that. My friend Brian is an Indian collector and has
Like the turn of the century ones?
yeah, absolutely. No, my friend Brian has always had Indians around as long as I've known him. In fact, my profile picture on Facebook is me riding his 47 Chief. And he's really gotten into these really early, like 1910, 1912 American bikes.
Mm-hmm.
And they're amazing. And,
Well,
do
people
you,
still
do you
think-
remember when I showed up on the Rudge, the 1930s Rudge?
Yeah.
Up here with the exposed valve gear.
Yeah, I was going
Yeah.
to say the valves.
Tick, 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 tick.
Yeah.
I'm kind of more getting into that stuff now, I think.
It's funny. I'm going the opposite direction. I'm like, I just want to push a button and then right away.
Right.
You know what
On
I
a
mean?
cushion of air.
I'm definitely going to opposite direction. Like, I just want something new. I don't have to mess with. No, I still like it all, but I definitely like a new bike that you don't even. And you know what? I'm going to say, just for the record, the bike I own that I do the least amount of work on, the least amount of checking on,
KLR.
is one of the oldest. It's that 87 Honda Elite scooter.
Oh, yeah.
I've checked the tire pressure once and the oil once in 8 years or something.
Yeah.
Maybe you should do something about that, Liza.
It's good, man. It starts every time. I see. I think.
Well,
that
there was a as much as I grew up around Triumphs, I'd never seen a square finned Triumph before.
Oh.
So that was an interesting. So Emma, what was the situation with that, and why did it work well, and why did they not do that anymore?
I'm trying to recall the bike.
Yeah, it was a 50s Triumph that literally the cylinder head was almost like a block square. It was,
Right,
it was
right.
definitely a Triumph.
Yeah, I mean, Triumph, any air-cooled bike, they're always messing about trying to get the best cooling. If you've got a picture of it,
Yeah, let me see.
let me see.
Well, while you do that,
Yes,
I'm going to pose a question to the group.
yes.
So, I intended to interview people while I was there.
I saw you walking around with equipment.
I had equipment.
Didn't happen though, did it?
It didn't. I just I feel like I'm at a party and I just want to mingle and hang out. I kind of put it all away. But one of the questions I had I was going to ask random people there, I'm now going to pose to the group. I'm going to put you on the spot. Don't think too hard about it. Jim, and I'll start with you.
You don't have to worry about that with me.
I know. But I just thought this was fun.
Yeah.
Hey, Jim.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you so much.
You won a contest.
Yes.
And
Stoked.
you are chosen to create the name of a new motorcycle company and its first model.
Oh.
What are you going to call it?
Oh, I think I'll name it.
And you can name it after yourself if you want.
I think I will. I think I will go in the Naked Jim vein. I am going to call my company Big Lucky. And my maiden machine will be the Strike.
Oh.
So you can get on Big Lucky Strike. How you like that? So you go, yeah. Big Lucky motorcycles.
Good one.
Home of the Strike.
How about you, Doug?
Co-founder.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
no.
You didn't tell me. You didn't set me up for this.
I know. I'm putting you on the spot right now.
fucking
Because
hell.
I was going to put people on the spot at the show, so I'm putting you on the spot.
So new company and first
model.
Shit. You're an asshole.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, that's a good name.
The Oh Shit Company. And here's
you're
the...
yeah.
You're an asshole,
First bike,
Mike.
you're an asshole.
You're an asshole, Mike.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it?
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard to come up with a name that hasn't
yeah.
been used.
I mean, especially when I was on my phone and you put me on the spot like that.
Buster Hyman Machinery.
Okay, first of all, I think a lot of us have names that lend to a company.
Mine actually is a motorcycle company.
Yours
by the
could
way.
be little bikes, but they're big, and it's like, what?
Mine is a motorcycle company now.
Stark?
The electric bike. The
Oh, yeah,
electric
it
road
is.
bike. Yeah, they're giving me one.
In family tradition, I'm gonna call my motorcycle company Number 9, Motorcycle Industries.
Oh, okay. Number 9.
There's something powerful about Number 9.
Like an engine.
Number 9.
Yep.
Engine.
Number
Number
9.
nine. On the New York Transit line.
The first model.
The puffer.
Doot, doot.
The smokestack.
The fluffer.
The fluffer. The number 9 fluffer.
Shit, I don't know.
Ramrod. Oh, no, that's a bar in San Francisco. Or your dirt bike could be the Muddy Helmet.
The money helmet. I don't know.
I miss my calling. I should be a marketing.
Yeah, you should.
How about you, Emma?
You know,
how about
Oh, we're back.
shit?
No, that's okay.
How about ape motorcycles? The Hooflung Poo. It's Chinese.
Yeah,
it's a little
next.
crappy.
No, I think
And send
the
your
ape poo flinger is
The ape
definitely.
poo flinger.
Send
You
your
get the
complaint.
optional ape hangers.
No, you see, you got to think. You got to think about transportation, winged horses. So I would be fighting a Spanish truck manufacturer for my name, but my brand would be Pegaso.
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 Oh,
Because
And what-
he's not.
I like that.
He's not just
the Pegaso.
Pegasus. He's the Spanish version, so he's buff.
I
And
thought you said
he will
he was-
fuck you up.
he will peg you.
He will mess you. And I think, how about if my first effort was the Pegaso Zodiac Twin Cam? You'd buy that bike, wouldn't you?
She's good at this.
The Zodiac Twin Cam.
The Zodiac Twin Cam.
All right.
Okay.
Available.
Can I get one?
Yeah, you could. Well, I could do the Zodiac Twin Cam in a 500, but if you've really, really got the money, you could get the Galaxy 750, which has got extra power.
Oh.
Yeah, you
Does it have the twinkle motor? What the fuck were we saying earlier?
Twinkle? No, the Thringle.
I want a Thringle.
Yeah, it's a twin cam
I
Thringle.
want the Galaxy 750 Thringle.
No, so what do you think? The Pegaso Zodiac twin cam.
Great.
That's brilliant, isn't
Now
it?
you set up everyone else for failure. John, you're up.
All right.
I took
So
Make sure it's got a Thringle engine.
and fling something. It has to be some flinging.
So I would go after the dual sport market, and I would call it the Stump Runner.
Oh, that's good.
The stump run.
And the first one would be the Hot Shot.
Fantastic.
Wow, look at he just
Yeah,
turned
but I
that
tell
all
you,
around.
but I tell you what, Stump Runner Hot Shot, I'd be straight down there with my dollar
Well,
bills.
and it would be a slightly lowered.
Yeah, would it be brown?
Of course, it would be brown.
Kind of yellow in the front,
Stop,
white in the
stop,
middle, kind of brown.
Stop.
All right, Liza.
Well, you did a great job of turning that one around.
Liza, what's yours?
Well, I'm going to do like many do. I'm going to buy up an existing name that's not currently in
Oh,
use.
that's not fair.
And
And-
you had time to think about this too.
I just did. Just now, I just wrote it down. I didn't think about ahead of time. And I'm going to buy the name Thor.
Okay.
I think Thor. It's time to bring back Thor bikes.
It comes after 3.
And then I think the first model.
Before 5.
The first.
They're thick.
I think the first model.
Is it going to be Thor cylinder?
No.
Here's the Mike Tyson.
They're 7.
It's a sledgehammer.
Oh,
Sledge.
nice.
It's a sledgehammer.
Oh, that's
Do you remember
kinda,
from
that's kind of an insult to Mjolnir, though.
Napoleon Dynamite? It's a
Yes.
You said
sledgehammer.
sledgehammer.
It's a sledgehammer
sledgehammer.
with a Quingle
The
engine.
Thor sledgehammer.
Yeah, with a fuel-injected Quingle.
And it will be a
Make
quatwin.
you
A Quatwin.
It'll be a quatwin.
What about a Quingle?
I like Quingle.
right.
I like the sour cream.
Bagel, how about you?
All right. Well, if I was going to start a company, it would be a company that produces high quality but affordable electric motor scooters. And I would have to call it Bagel Motor Works. And
Okay.
since
Oh, wait.
Why?
And use just the
all kinds of
initials?
strange names for scooters
Oh, yeah.
that are on the market these days, I figure I should go in that vein. I'll call my first model the Lox and Schmear.
Do not Google that.
So the BMW Lox
But
and
I think I
Smear.
want to eat it.
Lox and
Whatever it is, I
Schmear.
want to eat it.
Yes.
Is it going to be white and pink?
Bagel Motor Works.
Oh.
Not to be
Oh,
He sounds like the Swedish chef. He's
turned into Mr. Roboto. Omologato, Mr. Roboto.
Sorry, Bagel.
Oh, he's
Okay,
gone.
Lox and Smear. Good one.
Lots and Schmear. No, I see you all queuing up for your Pegaso Galaxy 500
No, I
twin
think
cam.
if this was a contest, I think Emma won.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Do you think?
I don't know. I like.
Would you buy
Do you
this?
like the Stump Runner Hot Shot?
Stump Runner Hot
Stump
Shot.
Runner Hot Shot
It like rolls off your tongue and
with a
it gets you.
limited edition
It gets you
yellow and
excited to
brown
buy
paint
one.
job.
I'm pretty sure you can buy those at Home Depot right now.
Stump runners?
Stump Runner Hot Shot. Yeah. I have an update. I was talking to Cliff at Arcimoto. Remember we mentioned Arcimoto? They were up at the one show and they were going to be at the Quail. So I went to talk to him and I was telling him about the game we had for Gordon. Is it a car or is it a motorcycle? And there's the Arcimoto 3-wheel, and I said, so is this a car or a motorcycle? And he says, aha. We are actually lobbying in legislation right now to have a new qualification, which is the autocycle. There's many people already using the autocycle, but you have to, like different states, you have to lobby. Basically, what they're saying an autocycle is a 3-wheeled vehicle with a bench seat instead of a seat that you're straddling something.
Okay.
And a steering wheel. So slingshot. But see, the Arcimoto has handlebars. Really, the bigger thing they're saying, what defines between a motorcycle and an autocycle is if you're straddling something. So like a Polaris slingshot, you are sitting in a seat, but on the Can-Am Spiders, you are straddling, right? So they're saying that's the big thing. And so if you are in a seat with a seatbelt, they're trying to remove helmet laws and motorcycle licenses required for these. Because right now, and what Gordon was saying is they're qualified as motorcycles, so you have to have a motorcycle license. So they're lobbying to create the whole new
California.
thing. In California, but different states have different
sure.
qualifications. I mean, some don't have helmet laws, right? so autocycle is going to be more and more prominent, I think. Now, we saw a bunch of these autocycles happen back in like the 70s, and I think it goes with Emma's fuel crisis at the time.
Right.
They were trying to make smaller, efficient, single or two-seater vehicles for getting around. And I'm thinking, with everything that's going on with the economy, this might be coming more common again.
Yeah.
Autocycles. Especially too with electric. I think we might start seeing enclosed two-wheelers because of the efficiency, because the biggest drain on a battery is wind resistance, really. Mm-hmm. So it just I thought it's very interesting that we're seeing this little volcano erupting of this whole new qualification of autocycles that are this in the in-between world. So that was an interesting conversation I had with them, and it was really cool to see that is
a thing.
Nice.
Is a thing that may be changing. I wanted to another thing, and this is just I had a random question for Bagel. Again, being at the show and just seeing so many different variations of bikes, and it made me just start wondering what else is out there I haven't seen. Bagel, my question for you is, what is the largest displacement small wheel scooter that's ever been in production?
Define small wheel.
10-inch, up to 10-inch. Because
okay,
isn't 8 and 10-inch pretty common?
10-inch. Well, 8 and 10-inch is common on vintage scooters, not so much on modern scooters. They're are you talking like highest top speed?
Nope, largest displacement. Because like my 250cc Elite scooter.
Yeah.
What's bigger than that?
Think, in 10-inch wheels, I think that might be the biggest. I don't know if there's any production scooter that with 10-inch wheels that's gone above 250 cc's.
I was curious because I had the scooter out and we were just sitting around talking, and that's what this podcast came from, us sitting around the garage talking, and somebody's saying, so that thing is freeway legal? I'm like, oh yeah, but you do it once and you never do it again. Like, you want to feel like you're defying death, take this on the freeway. But it made me think, do they make even bigger, faster small wheel scooters? Are you familiar with any, Emma?
They make the GTS 300, right?
Right.
But that's bigger than 10-inch.
That's a 12-inch bike.
12-inch bike.
My Elite might be 12-inch. I was looking.
No, those are 10s.
Is it 10? Okay, yeah.
Those are 10s.
So on the 10.
But they're quite chunky 10s.
So that's pretty much it, huh?
Yeah.
For the extremes?
4-inch, I think. Yeah.
Did they make any Thringle
They should.
scooters?
They should. Do they make a Twingle scooter, Bagel?
No.
No.
No, there was never a Twingle scooter that I know of. Only the Pook, motorbike that was the Twingle.
God.
Pook 250.
What the hell were they thinking?
Or like not.
You can actually,
They
if you
were
think
trying
about
something
it,
different.
you could get like any number of cylinders. You could make a Conrod out of someone's old Christmas menorah. And then how many cylinders would that have?
God.
Is there anybody Jewish in the room?
It's 8, isn't it?
Is it 8?
Yeah.
So you could have an 8-cylinder single, use an old menorah,
Yeah.
just put a piston on the top of each one. Off you go. It'd sound epic. Junk. It'd be brilliant.
Puffing smoke like a bull.
Yeah, it would.
Well, I wonder if part of the reason. I wonder if part of the reason for the
Oh no, you're breaking up.
was because with let me try this. With smaller diameter pistons and cylinders, doesn't that give you greater horsepower over a larger diameter piston
I
Single
tell
cylinder
you,
and piston?
I tell you what I think it is. And much as we think the Twingle is very funny, the German manufacturers did know a thing or two about two-stroke technology. And I think the scavenging on it was very favourable and gave it a lot of low-down torque for a 250 single. Because the enemy of the two-stroke is torque. Usually you've got to rev them and make them efficient to get them to do anything. And it can be a little tiring in a touring bike because we know, like from your Heinkel HE111, Germans like touring things. And the Twingle...
And that was a 4-stroke.
No, the Twingle's 2-stroke. Oh, your Heinkel's a 4-stroke, but the Twingle's a 2-stroke.
Yep.
Yeah.
What was the torque profile on like a water buffalo?
You know, it was never great. I mean, it was better than an H2. They're torquey, but they're not as torquey as a GS.
Where did they come on in terms of torque? What RPM?
They're a very low revving engine, actually. The revelation when you ride a water buffalo is how low revving it is, say, compared to a 4. But it's got a definite power band. It usually comes on about like 4,500. And you just get like the GTs, you get like this whoosh, whereas the H1s and the H2s, you're like, bah!
It's a little smoother than like,
an
RD,
yeah.
right?
And the GT750, they actually put CV carburetors on it, which shouldn't work on a 2-stroke, but they do. And it kind of smooths out the power band on it. But yeah, I mean, you know, anything you can do to introduce torque into a 2-stroke is a wonderful thing. And I think that was the idea behind the Twingle. I'm really not sure. I mean, the fact that only one manufacturer did it over a very short period of time tells me pretty much everything I need to know from an engineering standpoint, I suppose. It was probably one man's dream. It was Dieter's dream.
That sounds like the next model bike you're going to have.
Dieter's dream.
Dieter's dream from the sprocket comes with the monkey.
So, Emma, on the 2-stroke with CV carbs, though, wouldn't that go through the diaphragms awfully quick?
No.
Especially if it's premix?
Oh, no. No. It's injected. No, it's injected.
Oh, it's injected. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That would do it then. Never mind.
Oils.
All right. Time round 2 for random question for the Misfits.
Okay.
All right. There is no wrong answer.
Bet
You
there
will
is.
not be held to this.
Just judged.
Bet we
This
will.
is just best guess.
Yeah.
So the question to everyone is, and again, we'll start with you, Jim.
Yes.
What will the next bike you buy be?
Oh.
Yeah.
Probably the Honda CB1100.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Just an upright standard.
That's a good choice, though.
Yeah, upright standard, plenty of power. I can put a little windscreen on it, and But I want to get the ABS. I want to get all the track. I wanted that Gixxer kind of bad. I just wanted to feed my inner 19-year-old. But yeah, I think the Honda CB1100.
See, this is why I asked this question, because I know for each of us, it kind of revolves and it changes, but you find out
It
what's
always
kind of been in
changes.
somebody's craw, you know?
And I just like the Hondas. So yeah, and I'll be my FZ1. I just absolutely love that bike. And if it had ABS front brakes, I'd never get rid of it. But anyway, yeah.
What about you, Doug? What do you think next bike you buy?
Since I started riding, I never ever thought myself to ride a Harley Davidson.
Oh,
But I would
You've been living up in the redwoods too long.
I would
It's
like
happened.
a late '80s Sportster.
oh,
Good choice.
Emma has an influence over you, doesn't she?
No,
Yeah.
no, I've been thinking about it for a while actually.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, see, we all get these, like, I've kind of been thinking about it.
Yeah, I just like the pipes and everything, and they're kind of skinny and
I
sporty.
like the ones that have the white
Yeah.
seat. I
And then
like
I'm
the
gonna put some
white seat.
dirt bike handlebars on it, and a big old fender, and put some
Ruin it.
knobbies
Flat
and
track
ruin the shit out of it. no, I'm kidding.
Emma, what do you think your next bike might be?
Well, this is a tough one because I just bought the Harley,
I
which was
know.
way out of my comfort zone, and I'm thoroughly enjoying it.
I think it might be another Harley.
No, I think the next bike I buy is going to be a very, very early bike. That Rudge I showed up on here, if I can get a hold of that, I'd probably buy something like that.
Wow.
Like really early, like 1920s, 1930s.
Well, remember we visited that guy in the hills over in Corlitos that had the bunker.
Yeah, Douglas Feinstein.
Oh,
Mostly
those
American
things.
stuff, though,
Yeah,
wasn't
his
it?
was,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Indians
No,
and
He had Thors.
and threes and twos. No, I think a pre-1935 English bike would be the next choice. But I'm such a whore when it comes to bikes. I mean, I will literally be scanning through Facebook Marketplace, and I'm like, "Oh fuck me, I fancy that." And if I've got access to that amount of money at the time, I'll just buy it recklessly. That's how I ended up with
So
the
we
Isuzu.
shouldn't be surprised if you come home with a Rudge. Okay.
Yeah, I'd like that actual bike. I would like to get a hold of it. I know where it is.
All right.
And see if I could get a hold of it.
All right, John.
All right. I'm sorry. Like everything else, I can't answer this directly. I've got what I really want, what I might get, and what I'll probably end up with.
What you really, really want? What you really, really, really want?
I want to be a Spice Girl. I really would like the FE 350 Husky.
I second that. Do it.
At $11,000. I also am looking at the KLX 300 or 300.
Yeah.
But I'll probably end up with I got a line on a used DRZ right now I'm working on.
Not the same one.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's in Oregon.
Well,
Road trip.
for me, don't be surprised. Now, this bike doesn't exist yet, but I have told myself when and if it does exist, I'm not hesitating to go buy one. So you know how Honda, it keeps putting this 125cc engine and, first the Grom and then the
Monkey.
They got the Monkey and the CT. Well, they teased that they were going to do basically the trail, like the CT70, the Trail 70. But, I've been wanting an ST90, and which is basically a Trail 70 with a little bit bigger engine and bigger wheels. And when they showed the possible new version of the CT70, it looked like the ST90, and I'm like, I'm in. If I can get the brand new, they're not calling it. I think they're calling it a CT 125. Do you remember, Emma? Have you seen this?
Yeah.
They're not calling it the ST, but it has bigger wheels, and I saw a picture. I'm like, I'm in. I want it.
Yeah, it's a
I
cool
have
looking
long
thing.
wanted an ST90. A lot of people don't even know what the ST90 is. It is just the Trail 70 with bigger wheels. It's just a bigger
14-inch.
Yeah,
It's a very rare bike.
it is.
It was only
there was one at the
2-year
Quail.
production. You saw the one I built for Jameson, didn't you?
Yeah.
The
That's where I
yellow
saw
one.
one as Jameson.
Yeah.
What were you trying to buy at Vintage Motorcycle Days? Was that a 90?
No, I'm buying the Benelli 135.
No. The one we were negotiating with this guy,
Oh yeah,
and he was asking crazy money, but
yeah. I think he had a pair of CT70s there.
Yeah.
And I was doing the end of the weekend. I'll give you this much, but no, whatever that new Honda version, if it looks like the Trail 70, I'm in. How about you, Bagel? And there he is.
Well, I was going to say that's a really tempting one for me too, because I like little bikes, and I've really been, eyeing all of these retro bikes that Honda's been coming out with. But but if depending on what they come out with, I might be tempted, but I will be more likely to buy a.
You're turning into a bad robot, Bagel.
Combination.
Bagel, you've turned into a bad robot. We can't understand what you're saying.
He's turned into a Dalek.
But but if money was no object, can you hear me at all?
It's you're breaking up.
You should have had a decent breakfast, Bagel. I'm very upset with you.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yes.
Off and on.
Okay. All right. Hopefully this is better now.
Yes.
Oh, wait, hold on. I found it.
Sh-
It's the Honda Dax.
Yeah.
The 2023 Honda Dax.
Okay.
Because Dax is what they call the Trail
Okay.
70 in other countries. Oh, shit. This is a new
okay.
update. Wait. Oh, is it coming? 2023 Honda Dax CT70 returns with retro Super Cub power. That's what I want.
Yeah, that is very tempting.
Yes.
So, can you hear me better now?
Yeah. go
Yes,
ahead.
we can, Bagel.
Okay.
Did you
So-
just have a Mars bar?
No, I just turned my computer a little bit, hoping this is a better signal.
Okay.
But yeah, the 125 DAX would be very tempting. But I was thinking of possibly trying to find a CT70 project bike that I could put the motor in from the Trail 110 that I have.
Oh,
I think
yes.
that might be a real fun combo.
Oh, I forgot about the Trail 110.
Yep, I still got it. So I was thinking that might be a fun way to set it up, and then I'd have a small bike that I could ride.
Yeah.
But I was also going to say, if money was no object,
Oh.
I would love to build a Harley.
Awesome.
Oh, wow.
Well,
Good.
Vetter's got the
I'd like
Harley
to-
scooter.
Well, no, not that kind of Harley. I'm talking about a Harley scooter.
Oh, we've got one at the Jameson.
Yes, but no, I'd want to do this differently.
Oh, you mean the
because,
topper?
No,
topper.
it's an AMF.
He said topper.
No,
Yeah.
no,
Oh, no.
topper.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I would like to if money was no object, I would love to build a topper project, but I would take the drivetrain out of a live wire and put that in the topper and ride it to Sturgis.
That's
just to
great.
piss everybody off.
Oh.
Oh, that's a great idea, though. Oh, Liza, I see your Dax will set you back about 440,000 yen.
Oh dear.
So you better start saving
And that is
Big money.
about $800.
3,600.
Yeah, that's the same price as all the
You
others.
should get one.
Well, they're not
Get two.
out yet,
Oh.
but I'm saying
Now,
that's when I'm like, yes.
while we're on the subject of little Hondas, I am, and it occurred to me while I was
Want to
walking.
gym you out?
Yeah, I got to take off.
All right.
Yeah, I got to go hit the foam roller
All right.
from dirt biking today. I'm walking around like Fred Sanford today.
All right. See ya.
All right, see you. Peace.
Bye, darling.
Yes.
Jim?
And I noticed this at the one show, and of course I wasn't here last week, so I wasn't here to talk about it. How friggin' big the Navi is!
Oh, right.
It's big
Oh, it's tall.
and kind of wide as well. I mean, it's a thing. It's
Yeah.
It is. It's bigger than a monkey.
It's not for children. It's
No.
an adult, small.
It's.
I was just looking at the ST. We were talking about this.
Yeah, let's have
30.5 inches seat height.
That's quite tall.
Yeah, I
isn't
was
it?
surprised at that.
You know, not for children. Tough luck, Liza.
I have an update on
Yes.
giving our money away.
Yay.
So you may recall, I generously offered to give away $1,000.
How much?
$1,000.
$1,000. Very good.
And we had people send in nominations. And the final 6 nominations were Motor's Voice, the Audible Kids book, Ricky's Last Ride, which is a fundraiser to buy a new blood bike over in the UK. These blood bikes are pretty cool. This is something I want to cover sometime. And then former guests of ours, Motorcycle Relief Project, that takes out people with PTSD onto a little motorcycle adventure and what do you call therapy? Moto Go Cleveland, teaching kids how to build bikes. Our own friend Clay's First Rides teaches kids how to ride for free, and Rally for Rangers. So, we have been getting our Patreon subscribers voting. I did a post on our Patreon, so everyone who's donating anything from $1 up gets a vote. So if you are a Patreon subscriber and you have not voted, please do so. And you can go to Patreon, log in there, and you'll find the post. And it's really simple. You vote which one you want to get the money, and whatever percentage of the votes they get, they're going to get that much. So, for instance, in the lead with 43% is Moto Go Cleveland.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And coming in second at 26% is First Rides. And I got to tell Clay, I'm like, Clay, you're going to have some money coming to you. I mean, it's just going to be a couple $100, but he was like, that's amazing. That's great. That's gear. That's oil. That's gas. That's things they need to buy, right? That's tires.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
one,
Doug's back.
yeah.
You're noticeably slimmer, Doug. You look like you've lost about 2 pounds.
The one that I will say I am disappointed in is Motors Voice Kids book. It's only got 6.9% of the votes.
Well, that's okay.
I know. But so please, Patreon subscribers, go on over to Patreon page and vote. I'm going to leave this up for another week. Let people vote, and then I'm going to be sending out some cash. So how cool is that?
It's super cool.
We're giving away money.
I'm giving away something as well. Oh, this is super exciting.
What?
Okay, hold on to your hats, people.
Okay, hold on.
wow.
Hold on. Let me get settled. Okay, go.
Emma and Kat's Alpine Adventure.
Yeah. Sold out. It's sold out.
No, it isn't.
Wait, what?
We had a cancellation.
What?
So, we have right now one space available. It's an F900 GS, I think. Shared room. How much? $2,600 out the door. So for the price of a used bike, you can hang out
It's the BMW 900 XR.
Oh, it's the XR.
And it's a shared room. You'll have a roommate, and yeah, $2,600.
$2,600 out the door. You can't go wrong.
No. that's a
You
great deal.
absolutely so. The only reason it's available is we had a cancellation.
No.
Somebody found out about my explosive diarrhea and decided that it wasn't the trip for them. No, I mean, life gets in the way for a lot of people, and we're not going to dwell on why somebody dropped out, but we're going to celebrate because there's a space available. So, sign up.
Yeah.
Sign up for it. I tell you what, and I want to explain exactly what this trip is to make sure people understand what they're getting into. Every level of riding is welcome. My ideal companion on this trip is somebody who's got a little bit of experience. You don't need much, but you need to be confident on a bike, but have never ventured outside America before. Mm-hmm. That's my ideal companion.
And it helps if you like Italian food.
Right. Or German food. I should remind you, the
Pasta
first
or
night...
schnitzel?
We're going to the schnitzel factory the first night. But there's going to be no racing. There's going to be no competition. There's going to be no comparing your style with others. We're just going to have a wonderful time. We're going to make plenty of stops, take pictures, make memories, take care of each other as a group.
What about camaraderie? Will you have that?
Oh, there'll be plenty of that.
What about good times? Will you have that?
We're going to have plenty of that.
What about storytelling?
We're going to have plenty of that.
Yes. What about fashion tips?
We're going to have plenty of that.
What about explosive diarrhea?
Oh, we're going to have a lot of that.
That would be because of the first stop.
Believe
the Schnitzel
me.
Factory.
Once I've tucked in to a Zigeuner Schnitzel with Spätel, sky's the limit. Let me tell you.
You better
But
hold your butthole gluten tight.
It's going to be a wonderful trip. If you've got a little experience on a bike and you have some trepidation of, well, I'd love to try the Alps, but it's a scary monster, this is the trip for you. I promise you, my personal promise to you, if you sign up, I've got you. I'm not going to let you get out of your depth. If you're honest with me about your riding ability, or you're not sure, I'll take care of you. Because to me, the ideal trip is not one where, we carve through the canyon at 100 miles an hour. It's where we stopped every half an hour, took some awesome pictures, just hang out with each other, and had a wonderful, wonderful time. So all this could be yours for $2,600 and the cost of a flight. And do you know who's as awesome as Emma?
Nobody.
Cat.
Okay, Cat.
You know, 2 for the price of 1. Can't go wrong, really.
Speaking of explosives,
Squeaking of explosives.
did you hear about all the racers
Oh, and
in Ireland, the superbike races.
the Dunlops went Dunplop.
Did you hear about this, Doug?
No.
Oh, this is crazy. So the superbike races.
Oh, I heard something about Dunlop tires being discussed today, but I didn't listen at length.
Tire failure on all the Dunlop tires. Like
Oh,
massive
shit.
failure. Well, you can't see. This is a front tire that is completely blown out. Look at the shredded front fender
Just
because
a bad batch, or
well, they don't know, but like the tires were delaminating and coming apart at 200 miles an hour.
And where is this again?
It's in Ireland, the NW 200.
Yeah,
race.
the Northwest 200.
How hot is it there right now?
It's not. It's not super hot, but it is dry. It was raining, I think, 3 days ago, and it's dried out, so the going was fast.
So anybody who had Dunlop tires got pulled from the
Got
races.
86 from
Got
the
86.
Wow, that's crazy.
So the only bikes on the track right now are Metzler shod.
Sounds like sabotage to me.
Yeah, Metzler sabotaged the Dunlops.
You know who
Or-
was
or
also
just-
pulled from the grid?
Manufacturing problem.
Michael Dunlop.
That's not good.
Wow.
Snap.
Obviously, he's going to be running Dunlop tires, right?
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Emma, what could even cause failure like that?
No, I mean, somebody's dropped the ball. Either, I tell you what that looks like to me, that looks like a constructional failure.
Yeah, it looks like a bad batch.
So what?
But these are companies that have been making tires a long time.
Oh, no, absolutely.
Sure.
But,
Right.
now hang on. Now, you just...
But
Racing, when you're in the racing game, you're constantly pushing the envelope. And pushing the envelope means reducing weight. Unsprung weight is everything to a racer. If you can reduce the tyre weight by a few ounces, you're golden. And I think some engineer just pushed the envelope a little bit too far with the density of material in the tyre. And that's it. And that's the razor edge. Those tyres that are blowing out may be a few grams lighter than last year's batch.
Yeah.
And that could have given you a winning edge in 2022, but it just so happened. And road courses are very, very demanding. All of us in this room have ridden on a track and have ridden on the street. And the thing that we know is even a well-paved road in Northern Ireland is a lot rougher than a track.
Look, here, take this. Look at that.
Yeah, that's lamination failure.
Yeah, it's lamination.
Yeah.
and that,
You can see the
that
layers
seems to me like it's a
separated.
manufacturing issue.
Yeah.
Right, because even if you're skimping on weight on the tire, it's still
Yeah, these things are
manufacturing still
delaminating.
needs to be right for the rubber to be
Yeah, Doug, you're the
properly bonded across.
tire guy,
You're
yeah.
the tire guy.
right?
This
Yeah.
seems like a vulcanization failure.
Right.
Maybe they didn't reach the right heat to vulcanize the different layers of.
Why are you
of
going to
rubber.
bring Spock into this?
Yeah, I would say this is a manufacturing defect.
Nano.
Yeah.
You've just gone too
That's
far.
not. That's way off.
No, I mean,
That's
Spock.
work from work.
No, Spock could have appeared
Hold
on Mork and Mindy.
Bagel's trying to talk.
Sorry, Bagel.
But I was going to say I would look very closely at where these tires were manufactured, because we all know that there have been supply chain problems, and this may be the result of having to manufacture in a facility that they don't normally use for racing tires, and they
Yeah.
may not have gotten the formula right, or the temperature
Or
right.
could this-
Yeah,
or-
it needs to be vulcanized at a certain time and at a certain temperature in order to get
Yep.
all these chemicals to bond.
So now let me ask
Yep.
you this. This won't affect any street bike tires.
No.
So this is only the tires that are being provided to the race series. So is this going to be globally? They're going to have to pull Dunlop tires from...
They're going to investigate, get the DOTs, get the manufacturer, the plant, and do an investigation. And
I mean, this is big.
probably
Well,
going to be a huge recall.
This is a huge...
There's going to be a huge recall.
Yeah, Moto America uses Dunlop, and I think Moto 2 uses Dunlop too, and so that's a lot of race bikes.
Is there any way Pirelli had anything to do with it?
Or it could be, couldn't it?
Be? Who knows?
Well, I had a Pirelli that delaminated on me once.
Ah! So I don't know. That's crazy, and this is happening at 200 miles an hour.
Yeah.
These riders must have been.
You have to have confidence in your tires at 200 miles an hour, and that seems like a didn't get produced right
Yeah.
thing.
Well,
Yeah, I mean, if it's chunking off like that, delaminating, yeah.
I once had a lasagna delaminate on my fork. It was very troubling because I was scooping it up to my mouth, and I thought it was
my
going to
God.
get. I thought it was
let's go
going
back
get.
to work from work. At least I knew what you were talking about.
But your expectations are you're going to get the pasta and meat combo, and it delaminates and all falls away, and
All
you
you
just
get
get
is
pasta.
noodle and pasta.
Yeah, and it's a
Yeah, but that's noodle and pasta's not
disappointment.
bad.
Yeah, but it's a disappointment if you're expecting meat.
Well, you need to-
Especially with the nice, the
You need to switch
marinade.
over to raviolis.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
all
no,
right.
ravioli
And
suffer from
that would be
delamination
very
problems.
Yeah, but
too.
less so though.
All
Less
right,
so.
Emma.
key.
Emma.
That
No
can be very
key.
dangerous if it happens at 200 miles an hour.
All right, Emma.
Yes.
Speaking of meat,
Yes.
there's a motorcycle out there in my tent right now with
Yes.
some very interestingly named grips on it.
Donkey dicks.
Donkey dicks.
It's got
Who names?
I don't know, but
Who
that's
names
what
a
they.
product Donkey Dicks?
Are they thick grips?
No, they're donkey dicks. I mean, everybody knows that's
I'm
what they're
afraid-
called.
Okay, hold
They're
on.
they're
I
kind
just-
of they're kind
I-
of bulbous on the ends.
I'm going to go out on a limb. I'm going to Google.
Google donkey dick grips.
Don't Google donkey dick.
Donkey dick handlebar grips.
I'm making sure I
Don't
have
do
everything
it. Don't do
spelled.
Donkey Dick Tijuana. That would be
I'm going to do images. Oh.
There they are.
Well, yeah. Oh, it's still safe. I'm scrolling down.
Yeah, even
Still
donkey
safe.
dick grip is not something to save to.
Okay, but you know what?
It's a how-to.
Okay, but here's something that's interesting I didn't expect.
Yes.
As I'm scrolling down, there are images of
Oh my gosh.
motorcycle grips,
Yes.
but then there's also as many images, and I don't understand why, of AK-47s. Is it possible there's a donkey dick AK-47?
Likely.
Probably. I don't know enough
What?
about guns.
Might be the grip, the hand.
This one says it's a donkey dick AK-40. Okay, that's weird. So not just somebody with a motorcycle part, but also a gun have named something
Sure.
a donkey dick.
I'm sure there's lots of other applications.
Okay,
for
hold on.
The donkey dick.
I'm going to further go out on a limb. I'm going to do this so no one else has to put themselves in jeopardy.
Science.
I did it, so
I'm-
you don't have to.
I'm just going to look up donkey dick and see what images come
Oh
up.
God.
Oh, no! Don't do it! Don't do it!
Make sure you put the
Hold
word
on.
motorcycle in there.
No! Oh!
Actually,
Hold on.
look up dick pimple.
Stop. Okay. Don't Google donkey dick, but donkey dick grips is safe for children. Okay,
Motorcycle
so
grips.
Emma,
Yes.
what other inappropriately named motorcycle accessories are there that you can think of?
Petcock.
Well, petcock is short for petrol cock.
Yeah.
So yeah. I'd need a little time to think about it because I mean everything had a nickname back in the day. And I'm trying to think if there were any that were particularly offensive. I mean, Donkey Dick certainly comes forward as one of the worst offenders. I can't think of any right now, but I will come up with a little list for you next week. It was all so terribly long ago.
Yeah, when I heard you saying that, I was just like, wait, what?
And there they are.
Yeah. So
anyway, we should point out that
that's nuts.
the Donkey Dicks are on a 1970 BSA 650 Thunderbolt that this young gentleman bought in a non-running state. Or I think he had it running, then it wasn't running, and then whatever, and it had clutch problems and drivetrain problems and wheel problems. But he had a very limited budget, and I helped him out as much as I was able. I gave them as much bang for the buck as I could on a very limited budget. And as of right now, the bike starts first kick.
Sounds great.
Sounds great. Idles great. Goes great. Needs a little bit more work to be roadworthy. I mean, the tyres are ancient. In fact, the front tyre might be original, in which case it's got a 52-year-old front tyre on it. The rear tyre's at least 20 years old. But I mean,
it's kind of cool, though.
You know, it's kind of hokey, but it's kind of cool as well.
It's a rat rod cool kind of thing.
Yeah.
Well,
and it gets lots of attention. Because I brought it down here in the El Camino, you know, because I had borrowed Liza's 3-bike trailer to go to the one show and then to drag 2 bikes out to the Quail yesterday. And so I thought, well, today I can return the trailer.
And a bike.
Stick the Thunderbolt in the trailer. So I called the owner and said, hey, it's going to be at Recycle Garage. And he said, oh, yeah, sure, I'll collect it, which, of course, he hasn't.
Yeah.
And so there's this trailer with this 650 Thunderbolt in it, very rat-roddy. And everyone who was going past me was, thumbs up, this great-looking bike. And fair enough. And I mean, it is. It's a cool-looking bike. But in order to get it to something that you could reliably ride and enjoy, God, you spent a fortune on it.
Well, the Donkey Dick Grips, which I find inappropriately named,
yes,
sent me on a tangent, and I've just now created a game for you guys to play.
Oh, God.
Yay.
And this is called Inappropriate Names. I am going to read you names from a category, and you need to figure out what this category is.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
The first one is Satanic Nightjar.
And we have to name the part of the bike
What are the
that
categories?
This is not a motorcycle thing. This is a inappropriate name things, and they all belong in one category. You have to guess
Bedpans?
Okay, that's your guess. No. Okay, so Satanic Nightjar. The next one, Boobies.
Oh, that's a bird.
That is correct. So now I don't need to keep reading. I'll read you.
We need to guess the categories here.
They were all birds. She ruined the game. I'm just going to read you some of these because these would be great bike names if for our new bike company. What about Little Bustard?
Bustard.
Little Bustard. I would write a bike name.
That'd be like a ruckus type.
All right. How about Dick Sizzle?
Dicks. That's when your gas tank leaks and drops gas on your crotch. Yeah.
All right. Would you ride a bike called the Tiny Sky Tyrant?
Hell yeah.
Totally, right?
Yeah.
How about this one is called the Go Away Bird. Go Away Bird. How about would you ride a bike called the Pendulum Tit?
Pendulum Tit.
Pendulum Tit.
I like that. Yeah.
All right. Oh, John.
Yes.
This might be a good one for your brand. Horned Screamer.
Horned Screamer.
Horned Screamer.
I think so.
Dude, I think
so.
You know,
I'll
I've
buy
always
it.
said all the good bike names have been used up.
Yeah.
You go into Greek names, you go into, Wolverines and Badgers.
Right.
No one's looking at
Bird names. Which are off the wall. Some bird names are really off the wall.
I think, Emma, tell me what kind of bike you imagine this would be. If it was called the Fluffy Backed Tit Bad Blur.
It'd look not dissimilar to a Goldwing.
Yep.
Yeah, with like fur on the seat.
Yeah, absolutely. And like, tassels coming out of the handlebar.
All right. And John, if it was a somber tit, what would that look like?
A somber tit would look like...
It'd be wearing a black brassiere for a start.
It would look like it'd be a scooter.
Oh, dear.
Probably with the reversible headlight.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, it'd be a scooter.
With a sobbing scooterist on it, buying his groceries.
Hey, Bagel,
Yes.
would you ride a scooter called the Noisy Pitta?
Yeah, probably would. Because if there's noise, there's got to be some power there too, right?
Yeah. And Doug, can you describe to me what the hoary puff leg would look like?
The hoary puff leg. That is a motorcycle. I'm envisioning a scrambler that's going to burn one of your legs with the side pipes.
High pipes.
Yeah.
All right, and Emma, we're going to end with you. Please describe to me what the perplexing Scrobren looks like.
Oh God, yes, it's like a steampunk contraption, probably with a Triumph or BSA engine, and lots of bronze parts,
And a brown seat.
and it's got to have a brown diamond stitch seat,
Yep.
Brat style.
Oh, yes.
Let's do some more announcements, shall we?
Ooh, what's coming up?
This one is kind of a big announcement. We got a bunch of announcements.
Yeah, we do.
Still have spots open on Stumpy's Land of the Giants?
Yeah. Pakistan trip of a lifetime. We still got some spots. We're getting within a couple weeks now. So
I don't know if this is a selling point or not, but I'll just share. On Moyne's current tour right now, they had 10 crashes on the first day.
this is not a selling point.
Well,
But nobody hurt. Let me say, well, no, that's not
somebody
true,
got
is it?
stitches.
Yeah.
They're 150cc bikes.
And
I mean, you know.
And I think, to be fair, it's not really an experienced crew riding them.
No, I think they are. But, Bagel knows, John will learn. I mean, there's road conditions, there's bike conditions, there's all sorts of reasons you might, grab a handful of brake or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You go down. Also, you're just having a lot of fun because some of these roads are just amazing and you're kind of taking these little bikes faster than they should go.
Right.
But with all the right gear, usually you just get back up and keep riding.
Oh, no, well,
you know.
I saw a picture of an injury.
Yeah. But to me, it's enticing, and that's the level of like fun you're gonna have. There's a crash.
Yeah.
But, you do that riding in the dirt. It's an adventure. This is not a cushy trip. It truly is an adventure, and there is.
But they have hospitals and they've got places to take care of you.
Yeah. No, you're not in the backwoods, and yeah. So you've got some left, but we got some. We haven't gotten to the big announcements yet.
I've got an even bigger one. I figured out who this looks like.
Oh, so
kinda
Emma
like
is
Doug.
holding
Looks like Doug a little
one
bit.
of my new
No.
toys. I got an action figure. So this is an Evel Knievel, and this is a 10-inch doll, I believe.
8-inch.
It's an 8-inch,
It says
okay.
on the back,
It's an
Evel Knievel's 8-inch action.
Yeah,
That's what it says.
He would not be happy about that.
However,
and it does not look like him, and it looks.
I
he's making
figured out who it looks, and it won't mean anything to any of you.
Okay.
But all my English listeners who are my age,
Okay.
this looks like Lance Percival. And Lance Percival, back in the 1960s in England, we had these wonderful things called carry-on films.
That sounds like something you'd call someone and when
No.
you're going to pick a fight with them. You,
No.
Lance Percival.
So, and Lance Percival was one of the actors in the Carry On films, and this is the absolute spitting image of him. It is, in fact, Lance Percival wearing an Evel Knievel suit. It is the most gruesome thing I think I've ever seen.
So,
Okay.
all right, big announcements. So I'll make the first one, and this is official, and this is an invitation to all misfits. All right, you two. Is it Lance Percival?
It's Lance Percival!
Let me see, Doug.
Let's see. Oh, yeah. It is.
Oh, it is. It
It's
is.
Lance Percival.
So wait, I did not buy this on AliExpress.
I knew it looked
Did
like
I
it.
get a Lance Percival doll?
You did. You got a Lance Percival
That is
doll.
exactly it. Like the hair is going the right way. And
Yeah, it's
everything.
everything. You
Yeah,
got
it
a
really
Lance
is.
Percival doll.
I will have to.
Wow.
All right, simmer down. It's big announcement time, Emma. This is a big deal. This is something I've been working on for months. I'm very excited about.
All
And I kind
right.
of teased about earlier in the year.
Keep your panties on.
Bagel.
Yeah.
I need you to please put this on your calendar. And anyone else who wants to come, this is an open invitation to everybody. On December 3rd, which is a Saturday,
Oh, yeah, this is a big deal.
we are going to be having our 500th episode party.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it is now officially, I can say, it will be at the Moto Talbott Museum in Carmel Valley. I can think of no better place
Right.
to have this party surrounded buy all these amazing bikes with stories.
And Rob and Vivian Talbott are the neatest people imaginable. They've been working very, very hard to make this happen.
And I have this vision in my mind of all the pieces that will be there. This is not promised now, but pieces are falling in place. So what I want to do is I want to get some very interesting people to interview live in front of an audience there. And they said in that back room we can kind of clear bikes out, put chairs out.
Cool.
And I mean, there is a slew of Hall of Famers.
Oh, hell yeah.
Available to us, especially in Carmel Valley. Remember, that's where we interviewed Wayne Rainey was there at the museum. And then we went over to his bike and talked about the bike. I also have already discussed with Energica for them to bring bikes up to do test rides.
Nice.
On Carmel Valley Road. And Laurelist Grade over to Laguna Seca you go either direction, and it's a perfect road to test ride. We were talking about that with Gordon the other day, that Laurelist Grade over to Laguna Seca. So they're going to be there. And I'm
You know
already.
what would be great is if we could get, and we know somebody is on the board, to be able to do a lap at Laguna. I know it's a long shot, but it would be fun.
Well, we're going to start with a group ride here at the garage that's going to go up to Carmel Valley. So that might be the time to do it. But it depends on what's going on there. But yeah.
Right.
And then I'm going to be working on other details and things, but we're going to have some vendors there. We're going to have, Rob, I just want to go down the line and have Rob tell some of the stories of some of these bikes, You know what? One of my favorites there, Emma, which is probably just the crappiest bike there, but I'm fascinated by it. That Chinese knockoff.
Oh, God.
It's the Chinese knockoff of a Ural, which is a knockoff of a BMW. And it's kind of like when you record over tape, and it gets worse
Copy of a copy.
Well,
each time.
It's like somebody described... It's like somebody described a BMW over a bad telephone line.
Yes.
Or a can do a can with a string.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I've seen one.
The Jiangqing.
And it has a
Hey!
reverse on it.
I've got some news about the Talbot Museum. There's a misfit working there.
There is, yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, we've infiltrated the enemy camp. No, John Dalton,
Mr.
who's
JD.
JD, one of the
Nice.
earliest misfits.
Yeah, he's a docent there.
He's a docent there. I can think of no one
Yeah, he's great.
better to
Nice.
take care of these wonderful old motorcycles.
So December 4th, this is an invitation. We would love everyone to come out. I would like to, December 3rd. I would like as many people to come out and celebrate with us. This is a huge
So
accomplishment.
anybody and everybody is invited.
I want to get as many misfits past and,
Hell yeah.
and present
Misfits
there,
unite.
and listeners there, because we're all in this together. As we know, when we meet people at these shows, like they're misfits too. Like we know them, right?
Well,
Right.
And I want everyone to come out. This is a party for all of us.
Right.
And here's the deal. It's going to cost $10 to get in. That's it. $10.
Right on.
Because it's $10 admission to the museum. So the deal I have is it's going to be open. Anyone can come and pay $10 admission and enjoy all these things. So, and all the money goes to the museum.
Excellent.
That's it. They let us use the space, and
And
they
it's
get all
perfect.
the
it's
money.
going to be a scene. We're going to have food trucks. It's going to be a spectacle. There's going to be a lot of movers and shakers in the motorcycle industry. We've got test rides. We've got a museum. We've got food trucks. It's going to be great. But I want to be absolutely clear. Liza and everyone else works very, very hard to put this product out every week. But if it hadn't have been for listeners, there wouldn't be 200 episodes. So
Yeah.
you guys are as valid as listeners as we are as putting out this product. So please come and party with us.
Doug, you were on episode number 2. That's when you would be.
Wow. I got to go back and listen to that.
Episode number 2. And I remember saying, well, I think by the 10th episode, we should have this all figured out.
Wrapped up. Yeah.
We should have this figured out. We'll have everything dialed in by number 10.
Yeah.
And we're coming up on 500 and still
And
figuring
we
it out.
got to thank Zoe. Zoe started this whole thing. Without Zoe, this would be
Megan.
nothing.
The first
And
episode,
and me,
Zoe and me, Megan, and I.
Yeah, just the three
You
of you.
guys were all working in the background going, those nuts.
Those ding dongs.
Talking on a mic.
And we still, homage to Zoe, we still do cool at the end of the episode.
Yeah,
Yep.
she introduced it.
Yep.
So that's our big announcement. I'll be creating flyers and stuff. And we want people to come out. And Emma, that's on a Saturday. So then Sunday, I think, will be open house at the garage. I think maybe we'll have to have a barbecue going.
Yeah, I mean, let's
And have a party out here.
Maybe
Continue
do
the party on
like
Sunday.
a swap meet or something.
I think just maybe a little bring your bike down and just hanging out.
Yeah,
I just want to hang out and get to know people.
Right on.
just hang out, say hi. We'll get some pizzas down. We'll get some barbecue going down.
Yeah, we'll bring the grill out.
Yeah,
And just
I'll
have
make
a good
everyone
time.
a nice cup of tea.
No, don't
Or a
ruin
gin
it.
martini.
But guess what?
Pea and pizza.
That's not the only thing we've been working on. John, you have an announcement.
Yeah, I've actually got two announcements. So we are working on what do we call it? We just worked on a name.
Misfits Adventure Weekend.
Misfits Adventure Weekend. So we're going to invite all of you to come out to do a weekend of dirt dual sport riding here locally. We're talking to a local OHV park to host
can
us.
say.
So we're talking to Hollister Hills.
Yes.
About hosting us, and the tentative date would be November 17th through 20th. I'm still waiting for confirmation from them, but they're seem like they're pretty open. And we'd love to have anybody come out. We're going to camp. We'll hang out at Hollister Hills. There's a ton of amazing riding out there, and then there's all kind of riding, around just around the general area. So mark that down if you're interested in coming out. I think it's the weekend before Thanksgiving, so it should be a good weekend for folks. So more information coming, but tentatively write that in. And then Matt Beals and I are working on a trip together to Mendocino National Forest, which will be August 11th through 14th. So if you want to come out and ride up in the National Forest and it'll be another camp out trip. We'd love to have you come to that also.
Sounds rad.
So yeah, we're working on that.
One more thing. And Jim and I are
Yeah.
also talking about a desert rally on MLK weekend in January. So we're still working on that, but I want to get it out to everybody right now so you can start marking these things down. So our desert extravaganza, whatever Jim wants to call it, come out and be crazy in the desert with us.
Oh, one more quick announcement, and then we're going to get to emails. Bagel, check your email. I got the new shirts are for sale. Had a couple orders this week. If you go to motorcyclesandmisfits.com, click on shop. I've got two styles of shirts, but the brand new one with the Evil Knievel. Here's the thing. If you're going to be going to any events or shows, this is a shirt you want to be wearing.
Yeah. Because
everybody recognizes that silhouette of Evil Knievel. It looks really cool. So this is the show you want to wear, the shirt you want to wear. So go to motorcyclesandmisfits.com.
And they're blue.
And it's navy blue. It's not black. So go there, check that out. We got some emails. Let's do yours first, Doug.
All right. This is from Benjamin. It says, "Hey, Misfits, I sent you an email about my bike and how I blew up the top end, and now I have a question for you. Can you give me a nickname?" From Benjamin. Postscript. I'm coming in a couple years. I hope I don't get dicked.
So do you guys think we should just roll with Donkey Dick?
I was thinking Narnar.
Narnar.
It's the first thing that came into my head. I don't know. Blowing up the top end is Narnar.
It's Narnar.
Yeah. It's crappy.
What do you think of that, Emma?
I like Nana.
Narnar?
there it is, Narnar.
Narnar.
All right. That is. It is. It's like gnarly. Just Narnar.
GNAR, GNAR. Narnar.
Good one. All right. I have one here. And this one is from our friend Aaron Jestrub. Says, "Hey, I'm heading down to the Eastern V-Strom rally." There's enough V-Stroms to have their own rally. What?
They could have 3 rallies.
It's being held at the Iron Horse Motorcycle Lodge in the Smoky Mountains near the Tail of the Dragon. Whoa, that sounds cool. He'll probably hop on those twisty roads too. We'll be taking the eastern bit of the Blue Ridge Parkway. I love that. The only section he's never ridden. Such an amazing, beautiful road. Then they'll be going to Dale's Wheels Through Time Museum.
Oh, that's great.
And then have a dirt ride for about 5 or 6 hours on Saturday, followed by a slow race and other activities. Should be a blast. Well, shoot, this
Right
sounds fun, man.
Now, didn't Dale die recently?
Yeah, his son's running it now.
Yeah, very good.
Says, I sent you guys a package. There's something in there for everyone and instructions written on the package. I think you will find these little trinkets fun and enjoyable. There's a hint. One of the things, I know what this is. One of the things I send are actually valve stem caps, according to the advertisement. I know what that was. He says, either way, I'm positive, Liza, you will find a way to have fun with these little guys. I expect the package to arrive soon. Keep an eye out for it. Cheers, guys. Have a great rest of the weekend.
I can't wait.
Thank you. We love trinkets.
Thanks,
Oh,
Aaron.
tra-la-la.
Yes, we'll have to open that on the air next week.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure I know what the one thing is because I have.
We've had some pretty good packages opened on the
I know.
air. Yeah.
All right, Emma.
Well, coincidentally, mine is also from Aaron Gistrap.
Ah,
So, and I've got to try and read these in order because I don't think they're actually printed in order.
no. You the second one first.
The second one first, then the top one second,
There's
and
a-
then the
yes.
bottom one third, right?
No.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Yo, Misfits!
Yo.
Exclamation point. Twice. I think I found one. A sub 500 project bike that Miss Emma might stand behind.
Does it exist?
I have been convinced that Miss Emma was right until I found this one tonight. I would definitely pick this up if it was a bit closer to my home. It's about 4.5 hour drive. Maybe I will see if my wife wants to go to IKEA and I will sneak off with the truck.
Scandalous.
This thing looks sharp for this age bike, looks like a good bath, and maybe he said a bit of riding might be all it needs and some tyres if dry rotted. But to me, even if you had to rebuild the top end, the price is right. If it's already gone, I included a screenshot for the proof. And what we're talking about here is an 98 Virago 1100, 37,000 miles, and it looks clean. And the description is, the bike has sat for 2 years. It started but ran on one cylinder. Cleaned the carbs, installed a new fuel pump, removed the cobwebs. It starts and runs, but smokes more than I recall. May just need to be ridden. I'm 74 and decided my riding days are over. It's 5-speed drive shaft, most comfortable cruiser ever, windshield and bags, blah, blah, blah.
Does it have the monoshock?
No.
450
$450. And I agree, that is a very good price. But this is the thing, though. Once you start putting tyres on, and
Well,
maybe rings,
let me ask you,
and
Emma.
valve guides, and blah, blah, blah.
In good condition, not like perfect show.
Well, it's not
good
a high-dollar
condition,
bike.
What is the highest value that bike would
$2,000.
Okay.
Is that
So-
in today's dollars or normal time
And that's
dollars?
all
So,
the money.
If it's a $500 bike, you got $1,500 budget to still stay.
But,
under the
you'll
bar.
get through that very quickly.
Okay.
If you do a top end on it, and tyres, and brakes, and fork seals, and all this stuff, you know, and I don't... The thing is...
carb boots.
Yeah,
There's
and all the
things that
things.
start- yeah.
Anyway, so we'll go to the number 2 email. Seems like someone else did indeed think this was a good project, sold in under 4 hours. I emailed him immediately and it was already sold. So it may be a great example of a sweet sub 500 project deal. Few and far between do I ever see any deals around this price. Hell, I don't see any good deals for less than $2,000 really. Prices around our area are stupid right now. If it's less than 500 or 1,500 or so, it's junk. Or maybe Bagel might like it. Lots of scooters. And that's true wherever you go, because this is Idaho. And Aaron includes, and this is the 3rd email, which is really the 4th email, or the 5th. I am prepping for the Eastern V-Strom Rally, which is going to be a blast.
Yeah.
Rally swap meet and rides, considered one of the most beautiful parts of the country. Not sure if I will be getting into the mess of the tail of the dragon or not.
Yeah.
And the reason why is it's always packed with cars, riders, and idiots.
Yes.
But most likely I will, since I will be within 30 miles of it, been on it many times. One of the attendees has set up with a dirt ride up the mountain roads, exploring a fire tower, etc. Now that I am absolutely going to do it, I will also head down to Maggie Valley and check out Dale's Wheels. Well, he already said that. Perfect opportunity. He's very excited, as you should be.
So, because of this email and other emails like it that we have received,
we
talking about the project bikes, I proposed to Emma that we do an entire episode sometime, and we're still fact gathering. But I think on the redheaded stepchild of motorcycles.
Yes.
80s cruisers, 80s metric cruisers.
And we can hone in. We can actually hone in on the least loved 80s cruiser.
I mean, I admit, I have no interest in having as it appears,
I'm not going to tell you that on air.
80s cruiser.
Oh, really?
But
it's
I still think that they're the best platform to do something crazy.
I will
and stupid.
show you a picture
Agreed.
of it.
Yeah. So we're working on 80s cruisers. I think I want to convince people that there's gold in them thar hills. You know what I mean?
Well, you see, I mean, there is, but they are harder to modify than you think, because you've got to remember, by the mid-80s, Japanese had been making cruisers for a little while.
Yeah.
And now they were beginning to step the frames and really rake out the fronts and do weird things. So they're hard to make look like a normal bike. If you remember, that very handsome Guzzi I used to ride around on, which I believe showed up last week,
It did, yeah.
was a California. But the reason I was able to do that to it is it had a flat frame. It had a Tonti frame, who was the Lone Ranger's friend. You know that.
Emma,
Yes.
best to your knowledge, what was the first metric cruiser? I'm trying to think. Was it
It's Yamaha.
Kawasaki?
No, it's
The
XS,
Shadow, right?
XS 650. It was the XS 650
That's not
special.
a cruiser.
Yeah, it is. It was the XS
Was it
650
You
special.
think- what year?
78.
Um,
And then the LTD Kawasaki's
yeah, the
came in.
LTDs were big.
Yeah, all around the same time.
Well, we're going to deep dive into all that because there is a lot of history there. We'll get into it. Bagel, you have a final email to read?
Yes, I have an email from Vittorio Bianco. And he writes, good day, Misfits, and greetings from Melbourne, Australia. Listen to your podcast religiously and can't get enough of them. My Suzuki V-Strom 650 XT is finally arriving in the coming months.
Struth!
After what seems like an eternity. Interesting fact, there is not a single new V-Strom in Australia.
Blimey.
Crazy times.
Wow.
Quick question for the group. Being a bit of a short ass, I'm trying to decide if I should buy a low saddle for the bike or get my local bike shop to lower both ends of the bike. I am male in my early 50s, 163 centimeters tall. That's 5'4" for you Yanks. And with the STD saddle, I can place the balls of my feet on the ground when I adopt the slide the arse over position when stationary. Otherwise, it is just the tips of my feet when I have the former boots on. As this
Just
will be
the
my
tip.
first adventure bike and
sorry.
wanting to hit the gravel roads, not single tracks. After some training, which of the two lowering options would you recommend? Cheers, Vittoria from Down Under.
Why do you have to choose?
Yeah, why? You don't have to choose. Do them both.
Isn't the seat better to go with first so you don't have to mess with the geometry?
Yeah, well, I mean, here's the deal. No, let me tell you something right now. If you do the geometry right, you're all right. You've just got to remember with the geometry, you do front and back.
Right.
You never do one or the other. Because if you do front only, let's say you do the front only, nobody does the front
Would
only.
he just slide the forks up?
Yeah,
to the
yeah. If
triple
you
tree?
do the front only, if you do the front only, you will have you've shortened the rake and trail, so it's going to be a lot quicker to steering. Conversely, if you do the back only, you kick out the rake and trail, so now it becomes lazier steering. The trick is you put lowering dog bones on the rear, drop the back an inch, drop the front like half an inch, and it'll ride just the same as it does right now,
So if you have to choose, I say
Right.
start with the least costly option, which would,
That would be the dog bones.
lowering it, because it costs nothing
The
to
seat,
lower the front end. No, not the seat. Costs nothing to lower the front end.
Hang on, stop. I'm going to
And
stop
you
you
put
there.
the lowering link
I'm going to stop you there.
on the
I'm
suspension.
going to stop you there. All you do is peel off the seat cover, go into the kitchen, get your bread knife,
Yep.
and just whoosh,
Shave off an inch.
shave off an inch on the seat, stretch the cover back on. Didn't cost you anything.
It's never
Yep.
come out good when I've done it.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, but you can go to an upholstery shop and they would do it real nice for $50.
Yeah, low. Do you know dog
Right,
bones in Australia land? I think it was it Australia or Cockney land?
Oh, it's
Aus-
Australia.
It's
Australia.
truth,
Melbourne.
mate. You better get around here with a
But-
tire iron, mate. I got a
Yeah.
motorcycle
My
stuck up my
thought-
ass.
We know riders around here that master the art of sneak cheek,
Yeah.
and
But
that's
my thought
We
is
got riders
to
round
lower
here,
the-
mate, that master the art of baiting.
All right, go ahead, Bagel.
No, but my thought is that the lowering the seat is the best first bet, because that way you keep the stock suspension the way that it is, and if that's enough to give you enough
Right.
room to get your feet on the ground, then that's all you need.
Because he hasn't got far
But
to go.
If you right, but if you find that the seat's not enough, then you can get it to lowering the suspension. And I would agree with you, Emma, that you want to lower both the front and rear at the same time.
Keep the
Because if you lower
geometry
just
the
one or the
same.
other, right? If you lower one or the other, you're just throwing off the whole suspension of the bike, and it's not going to perform well.
It will
for you.
end in heartache and pain.
I'm going to throw out one
Yep.
more option.
Platform
So-
platforms.
Yes. White patent platforms.
So on a
Look
couple
good.
of my bikes, I have a replacement seat by Seat Concepts. And what I love about them is they are wide at the rear for comfort and sitting, but then they taper down narrow at the front. So when you slide forward, it's more of a dirt bike style.
For your dirt bike. For
My KLR
your
has it.
KLR.
My KLR
Yeah.
has it. KLR is not much bigger than, I mean, it's about the same as a V-Strom. I'm saying having a seat that is narrower at the front when you slide forward gives you that room to get your legs down rather than going around the seat. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
that's another option to look at. Something like a Seat Concept seat might give you the
Right.
flexibility you need in the dirt to slide forward and then slide back where it's wider for touring.
So lots of options
Right.
open to you.
And I checked.
Right,
they
we're-
make them for the V-Stroms.
Sweet.
Right, and essentially, it's not just the height of the seat, but the shape of the seat as well.
And they
Right.
and they offer it in 3 heights, usually standard, low, and high.
Right.
Yep,
So it's not just lower; it's narrower too. That makes
Yep.
a difference.
that does.
Well,
So, my Antipodean chum, you will end up with your feet flat on the ground no matter what you do.
Your Antipodean chum?
Yes.
Never heard that before.
That means a friend from Australia.
Oh.
Because Australia and New Zealand are the Antipodes.
Oh.
And you can throw in Tasmania there as well.
Wow.
so coming up, next weekend. Oh, this is exciting.
Oh,
This is exciting.
it is.
So first of this, we're calling it summers, are Misfits weddings.
It's the first
Yeah.
Misfits wedding.
Yeah, Kat and Justin are getting married.
Woot, woot.
Yeah, and Zach is coming into town.
Oh, isn't that great?
So yeah, Zach will be here. He's going to be staying with me.
Nice.
And then the weekend after,
After that,
I'm going. No, not then.
2 weeks after that.
Then 2 weeks after that, Micah and Charlie.
Oh wow.
and I'm marrying them.
Yeah, you are.
Aw.
So I will be doing the Dearly Beloved.
That's awesome.
Yeah, isn't it great?
And then after that, Sarah and Hannah.
So much.
It's going to be a
Yeah.
hungover Misfits
So,
next
yeah,
month.
it's
So much.
It really is.
So let's see.
I
This
think,
is-
you know what, I think, Liza, you should marry your Africa twin.
I know.
I'll perform the ceremony.
She could cheat on the 690 then.
Yeah, exactly.
So here's where
Be
I
a
have
side piece.
an ask for our listeners. Send us an email. So easy. I would like to know from our listeners, what would you name your motorcycle company and first model? I'd like to hear some more of these. Don't go to bird names. We've already recyclemotorcyclegarage at gmail.com. I want to hear what
Right.
names you would come up with. Send us your questions.
Well, I'm going to be riding home on my Pegaso Zodiac twin cam.
Your Thringle.
with a Thringle engine.
I'm going to see if my wife wants to ride on the stump jumper.
Triple
On that note.
triple underhand crap shafts, mass flowed port and lemon.
Okay.
I thought of a name for my first bike.
Radio.
Number 9, Motorcycle Industries. Going to be called the Rock Tumbler.
The Rock Tumbler.
There you go.
Okay, there you go. All right, so big thanks to all of our listeners, and big thanks to our Patreon subscribers
Who are easily the finest human beings
who are
on the
letting me be
planet.
generous and give away money.
We're giving away your money, you know.
I know.
Listen, we are far more careful with your money than we are with our own. So if we give
It's a
away
low bar.
Patreon money, it's got to be for a good cause. But Patreon subscribers, thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. But again, big thanks to all of our listeners, all of our misfits. I hope you put it on your calendar, December 3rd. Come out for the weekend.
Yeah, it's going to be a blast.
And it's going to be a lot of fun. And gosh, I'm going to get as many misfits here as I can. There's been like 100 of us,
Yeah,
right?
at least.
I
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
I know. And we'll get everyone out there. So big thanks. I think it's ready to get out of here, everyone. This is Liza.
Stumpy John.
Emma, darling.
Douglas.
Bagel.
And we are out of here.
Cool.